Tottenham are giving out Christmas presents early because this team and Ange Postecoglu are an absolute mess. Luis Diaz and Mo Salah are insane and ruthless in front of goal. And right now, this isn't funny to be a Spurs fan. Everyone keeps calling them the most entertaining team in the league. But trust me, you don't want to be branded with that label when you ain't picking up wins. And this is another embarrassing Tottenham performance and an incredible, ruthless performance from Liverpool in front of goal. If you do like this video, then make sure to smash a like, get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this, and subscribe to the channel as well, because this is my reaction to Tottenham 3, Liverpool 6. And I don't know who to start on. The shambles nature of this Spurs side is particularly in the midfield, or how good Liverpool were. But I think I'm going to go and start with the credit that is Liverpool Football Club, because this team, under Arne Slot, are just getting better and better, in my opinion. Yes, they probably will be annoyed today that they've conceded 3 goals, 3 really soft goals, 3 goals under the belly that really could have been avoided. But what I love about this Liverpool side right now is how direct they play, the wide play that you see from this side in particular, the runs from the fullbacks and the wingers, and how ruthless they are in front of goal. Because let's be honest, 6 goals from Liverpool today, I reckon it could have been 10 with chances from SPURS. Salah's had a few. There's been a couple of others that they could have converted. They've hit the bar as well. You know, it's a lot of chances that they didn't put away. But yet they've scored 6 goals today, and great goals as well. And we just have to talk about that guy again, Mo Salah. Put himself back on the top goal scoring charts in the Premier League. But this guy's numbers are absolutely insane. And it's probably a message that I'm going to keep saying all season. When are people going to start talking about Mo Salah as being one of the greatest ever in this Premier League? Because his numbers are surpassing week after week. And he never seems to be in those conversations with your likes of Henry, etc. But now it's time to put respect on Mo Salah's name, because genuinely, this guy performs week in, week out, and he just looks insane. And the best bit about it is, he looks like he's enjoying his football under Arne Slot. Of course, we know that there was a lot of conversation about Mo Salah, contract renewals, etc. Are Liverpool going to give him the contract? Is he going to go to Saudi? All of this. And just this season, he's played for me without any pressure. He's played with a smile on his face. And he's, again, just showing those statistics now. 14 goals this Premier League campaign. It's just unbelievable. But Luis Diaz, for me, is a player who's shouldered responsibility under Arne Slot this year. And in particular, his first goal. And I've got to talk about that ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold, because, my God, there's so many players who deserve a shout-out from Liverpool at the moment. But Trent, that assist, he played a similar ball previously for Mo Salah just before, where he dinked it into that air and Salah couldn't quite get on the end of it. But why, oh why, did Tottenham think it was okay to give Trent as much space and time as he had out wide? Because this guy, for me, is one of the best, not only dead ball strikers of the ball in the modern game, but for me, one of the best crossers, and an old-fashioned crosser. Days of David Beckham, where he got the ball out wide and used to just cross it in with his right foot. That is what Trent is. The modern game still needs it, and it shows today, because that ball into Luis Diaz was unbelievable. And Luis Diaz wants it more, gets up, converts with his header. And I just think that what we're seeing with this Liverpool side is a real good balance of competition. With the likes of today, with Gakpo, Diaz, Salah, you've still got Jota, you've still got Darwin Núñez in the ranks, and players actually are putting pressure on each other to deliver those numbers. And Arne Slot has a brilliant rotation in that side. He has brilliant options when all are fit. And even the likes of Harvey Elliott is another one who can come in on that front line. A very good 6 players to fill 3 spots. So look, this Liverpool side, Szoboszlai, McAllister, bossed that midfield, as did Gravenberch. And that's where the game was won again for me today. The transition from midfield back to front, splitting through Spurs really quickly to give that front 3 one-on-one situations. And all I can say is the criticism I'd say of Liverpool is, you'll be annoyed that you've conceded 3 goals today as a Liverpool fan, because there are 3 goals, very avoidable, and something has to be sort of conversation about that maybe, because the goal margin could have been a lot bigger. But look, they've put themselves with Chelsea drawing today, dropping more points. Okay, Liverpool have just said, you know, we're not going to buckle under this pressure. We're going to go into Christmas. We're going to go into the new year, hopefully top of that table, and letting the league know that they do mean business. Now it's time to get my teeth into Tottenham because I am getting sick and tired of hearing the most entertaining team in the league. Even the Sky pundits afterwards were literally putting that label. And they were saying, we can't wait for their next game. We can't wait for them to have the Carabao Cup. Because they know it attracts numbers and conversations because of the amount of goals that you have in this game. And Ange Postecoglu, for me, is a mess. Because how he can stand there week in, week out, and play the same tactics, the same way of trying to execute the game plan, no matter who they play against, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You either have utmost belief and confidence in your system and you have your principles and values and you die by them, but then there's also a shade of arrogance that your system is the only way to play and it's the only way you will play and you won't divert from your values and you do or die on that. Well, fair play, you're dying at the moment because you nearly bottled against Man United in the Carabao Cup. You're conceding 6 goals at home against Liverpool. You've had losses against Bournemouth. You've dropped crucial points week in, week out. And you find yourselves, again, adrift of that top 4. Your values and principles do need to change because I'm telling you, when a goalkeeper like Alisson can get the ball out of his feet and play one long ball over the top and play someone in for an assist, which Szoboszlai had, and he should have done better. He goes around the keeper, Forster, but doesn't put it on target. That's a worrying sign when a goalkeeper can do that. But that wasn't just the way. The defence can pick a ball and split that whole midfield with one pass and leave Salah or Diaz one-on-one in wide areas. It's absolute nonsense. There is too much space when you play Tottenham. There is too much fluidity in that Spurs side. And no matter what, if you believe you're going to go and score 3 goals, 4 goals, you're still going to concede 5 or 6. The only way Spurs can really get results now is by outscoring the opposition because they are not going to keep clean sheets. They are not going to be able to play against your top 4, your top 5, top 6 teams and hope to nick a 1-0 win. No way. Hence why they're getting this label, the most entertaining side. The only way Spurs can win is outscoring an opposition. And some will go, but scoring 3 goals in any other game, that would be a win. Yeah, but hold on. Because the amount of chances that Spurs let off against them, it's always going to be the case that an opposition will have 15, 20 shots on their goal. And how many on target is up to them. But that is where the conversion is, where it is key when you play Spurs. Take your chances, get ahead early, and then you're all okay. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I just don't think as a Spurs fan, you should be accepting what you're seeing now with Ange. You should not be accepting how easy you are to carve open, especially at home. And the worst bit about it is the Spurs players give that crowd a little bit of hope each time. They pull it back when it's 2-1. They pull it back when it's 5-2. There's always these little sort of exchanges on the pitch that make you believe maybe a comeback's on. But quite frankly, the defence and that midfield is an absolute shambles. And today, I think Fraser Forster had a good game in terms of shot stopping he made and pulled off some good saves. I know again in the week he got absolutely slandered against Manchester United. He came out, showed good character, some good shot stopping, but there has to become a time when you have to question, is a manager now the downfall and the reason why a side is continuously losing? Because it's not the individuals. For me, I'm watching the individuals of Spurs, and it's not down to lack of effort. It's not down to lack of intensity. It's not down to a lack of quality because they're scoring goals. It is quite simply the system and structure that is setting them up to fail. There's no other reason for it now. And that comes down on the manager. It would be different if I saw a Spurs team that was half pressing. It'd be different if I saw a Spurs team missing chances in front of goal. It'd be different if I saw individual errors after individual errors. But it's not now. It's not. It is the manager's system and structure that is enabling them to be a laughing stock in the Premier League. And once again, being labelled as the most entertaining team. Well, tell me what silverware Spurs win. Forget being the most entertaining team in the league. Because you don't. It's a points-driven business. In the cup competitions, it's about winning games. We'll have to wait and see. Will the entertainment value keep Ange in his job? Or quite frankly, will the Tottenham owners, will Daniel Levy sit back and go, yeah, this guy's a bit stubborn now. This is getting silly. We are going to end up being 10, 15 points adrift to top 4 soon. That's the way it's going for Spurs. If you do agree with what I've said, then make sure you get in the comments. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Plenty of other reaction videos to come. I'm out of here. Ta-da.